Doc here on Angle of View, Physics 101, Light and Visual Phenomena tutorial. Angle of view is seen by a diagram. Here we have the film size, in each case being the same, or it could be the size of the sensor in a digital camera. Here we have a short focal length and a long one. Notice that when you focus at infinity, your distance from lens to film is your focal length in each case. The short focal length allows for a large angle of view. We call this a wide-angle lens. The telephoto is the second case because it's like a telescope effect where only a small amount of the scene is, in a sense, magnified on the image. So if you have something very, very far away, you see one person on the film. So this narrow angle of view is also referred to as a telephoto effect. Think of telephoto like a telescope. So telephoto lens, narrow angle of view; wide angle lens, wide angle of view. For the single lens reflex camera, we have 50 millimeters as the focal length for the normal angle of view, which is 40 degrees. And anything shorter than 50 gives you the wide angle, and anything longer it gives you the telephoto effect. Here are some cases: 24 millimeter, 35 millimeter, and the normal 50 millimeter. Here, telephoto. So as we proceed by increasing the focal length, the angle of view gets smaller and smaller. Notice that when you go from 100 millimeters to 200, you double the focal length and halve the angle of view. Notice that when we went from 50 to 100, same thing happened. So this is an important rule that you should remember, that when you double the focal length, the angle of view halves. If I double 100 to 200, the angle of view halves again. This is mentioned here in the notes, that if you were to look at right up here, when you get to 50 millimeters and beyond, it says you can have the angle of view by doubling the focal length. That's a good formula to use anywhere. Actually, it works pretty good even if it's smaller than 50. So just remember that whenever you double the focal length, you have the angle of view. And if you were to triple the focal length, the angle of view would be 1/3. And if you were to go tenfold increase on the focal length, the angle of view would be 1/10. That helps you do a lot of tricky questions that you might encounter on the exam. Good luck.